Well, let's call that.
What timing? Hello, hello, hello. Hey, you did it. That's awesome. Hello, everybody. Oh, we got one more. Let me add him in. There he is. The best part about it is behind the scenes when our video that Nathan made with the spaceship flying and everything, he popped in just as it pops up. So that was amazing timing and everything. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Thursday Night Live, Old Gray Bricks. We have old friends, we have new friends, and we have two Jasons in the room, which is still very strange. But let's say hello to everybody in the chat so far. Moto is here. Hello, Moto. Oh, I need hello, that Moto. GIF. I need a GIF of the hello Moto, from that old commercial.
Because he has
battery powered bricks. Hello, hello. Alternative candidate. Hello. Steve, hello, welcome, and Moto. Still love the intro. You know what? That song grows on me every time. I like it better and better. And I hope I put the link for it in the show description and everything. If I didn't, I'm sorry. Stan the man is here. Hello, Stanley, from the Castle Southern part of our state. And hello, Cosbricks. Good to have you here. How is everybody doing this evening?
Great.
The fourth Monday of the week, I think, at this point.
Old and Surly is one of us.
Why don't we have fireworks?
Exactly.
Oh, and making his grand entrance, I'm late, but I'm coming in. There he is. There's Dana. Hello.
His holy Zulness.
I'm late? I thought I was early.
Well, early for you, but you made your little entrance there.
Well, I didn't have a song or a dance or anything like that, but I mean, I could always back out and come in with a song or a dance.
No, we're grateful for what you did. So, Stan's here. Fat Daddy Bricks. Hello. That's another name that could probably join this show. It fit right in. That's awesome. We are so glad we have a new guest here, our friend Jason, Old and Surly. He's been hanging out with us in the chats. He also hangs out on Whatnot a little bit and on social media. And Jason, if you will do me a favor, if you can pull up YouTube, mute it so it doesn't make any noise, and pop me a link into the private chat. You'll see the link, and so I can pop it out so everybody will know where your YouTube channel is. I forgot to do that today, and I don't know if I put it in the notes. Yeah. Oh, hey, there you go. Nice to meet Old Surly. He's been saving me from. Yeah. All right,
you owe me money, Stanley. You owe me money.
That's right. So I have made some really great friends through Whatnot, and I'm not plugging Whatnot right now, sort of, but and I got to meet K Spider. His name is Kyle, who lives up in Tennessee. He's a guy that comes and hangs out with us on Whatnot and does auctions and stuff, and he's a great guy. He would not fit on the show. He is Mark will understand this. He is Felix Greco Purdy. Okay, so he is a handsome man, and I'm like, oh man, you make me feel bad about myself. He's that guy in the gym, kind of thing.
Too much intimidation.
49 will fit right in. Yes, there we go.
You're slowly destroying my self-esteem as you're like, oh, he's handsome. He wouldn't fit in with this group. Thank you.
No, we own it. We own that big time, right?
Wait, I'm not handsome? My mom was wrong?
I know.
Wait a second.
Canadian handsome.
Canadian handsome.
Canadian handsome.
I'm a Canadian 7 and an American
and now
3.
Justin
Is that what it is? Is that what you're saying?
It's like, could we just not insult everyone on here all at one time?
I'm trying. I'm doing my best. So.
You are off to the races, my friend.
It was really great being here. Thank you.
Chris just took a baseball bat to the Monopoly board. Just wow, got everybody.
Exactly.
Game over.
I mean,
orders.
I'm looking around.
Chris,
people around me, and they're all throwing arrows.
At least play me right. I'm the frumpy mom representation here.
You are the loveliest person here. and even you are just the lovely all together. So yes, I actually had a shot of coffee before we started, so I'm sorry. So,
I've noticed.
Shot of coffee?
shot of coffee. Yes.
As in singular?
As in singular, yes. I was going to go to sleep if I did not. All right. Yes, that is correct. We are, for the most part, faces only our moms could love. That's for sure.
That's true.
Let's see. So don't forget that we are ending right at 9 o'clock, so you can watch Lego Masters tonight and then join us on Monday for our Lego Masters recap. So what we're going to do is spin around the room, and then we will end up with our new friend Jason and do some interviewing and finding out about his adult fan of Lego journey, which is a lot shorter than just about anybody here, and that's fantastic to hear. So let's go. We haven't heard from Brick Blaze in a while. Hello, Brick Blaze. How are you, sir?
Hola.
How you
Yes,
doing?
so,
What's up in your Lego world?
Not a lot, to be honest with you. I just been right now. I'm just scanning instructions for my points, so I can maybe place another order for a couple things. And I built that Dr. Doom mech. I'll show it off now that we're live. Ooh. Basically, just copied the Thor mech and swapped out the colors with Dr. Doom.
That's awesome.
I
You have to scream out Richards when you do that.
I displayed for the first time ever a couple months back at the Ultimate Brick Show, and I'm displaying again in January for Brick Fest. Yeah, they consider it St. Louis, but it's in Illinois. And that'll be the third week of January, I think.
Oh,
So
cool.
that's something I've been trying to work on some more things. That's kind of why I built the Dr. Doom mech. I want to take a couple more things than I did last time.
Awesome. So your first show, how was it?
Oh, it was fun. It was really cool, actually. Talked to a lot of people, and it was fun being on this side of the table, getting to talk about my things instead of asking everybody else about their things.
Yeah. That's a big step up, though, man. That's amazing.
So that's why I'm doing it again. I'm actually in January, but I'm also doing the Ultimate Brick Show again. I've already got that set aside for. They're expanding this second year. It'll be 2 days this time. It was only 1 day the first year.
Gotcha. So, you know, we have one of those shows down here in Atlanta in February. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know. I wish I could afford to do that.
I understand. I completely understand. So, no, we would love to have you when you
Time I
can.
can use.
Do what?
Only got so much vacation time I can use.
Oh, I completely understand that too. All right, good deal, man. Good to have you back. When are you doing your next live show on your stream?
As far as Lego stream, I'm not 100% sure, but my next live stream will be Monday night on my Twitch channel. My wife and I are playing a game together.
Okay, good deal. All right, so
What are you
follow
playing?
Brick Blaze.
It's Trinity Trigger. It's like an action RPG on PS5. It's kind of reminiscent of like Secret of Mana from back in the day. It's a 3-player action RPG.
Nice.
Wow. It's like you were speaking English, but I didn't understand a word of that. But that's fine. That's fine with me.
We're here, Jason. We're here.
Is it Yar's Revenge? That's all I know. I like some.
I've been playing a lot of
Revenge.
Mortal Kombat lately too.
Cool. All right, let's go to Canadian. Let's choose the pretty Canadian. I'm sorry. Let's go to Nathan.
Oh, I'm the pretty one. Okay. Sorry, Jeff.
That's okay.
Nah, I love Jeff. He's my friend. I'll actually play a special gift for Jeff here in a minute. But anyway,
it's good.
how are you? Fresh off of September?
Yes.
How are things?
Good. Yeah. Fresh off September and Brickomani, which Jeff was there with me at Brickomani a couple weeks ago. That was really fun. We had the cushiest floor I've ever had at a Lego convention. It was an indoor soccer field with like the recycled ground up rubber tires and stuff. So it was really nice to stand around on that stuff.
Mm.
And now
But
I'm sorting my very first pick-a-brick order ever. So
your very first pick?
yeah, I've never ordered from Pick-a-Brick before.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, what did you get?
Oh, just a bunch of little brackets and stuff. I mean, you can see just like, oh, did I just turn it off?
Yep.
Dope.
Oh, wow, look at that. Sorry, guys. Go to someone else.
Oh, We got a Canadian. Sorry, way to go, Canada.
How did I do that?
So pretty, he broke the camera.
So pretty.
Well, we can't all be Justin Trudeau. No
She
reaction at
didn't,
all.
she
No
didn't pay
reaction.
attention to that. She didn't
Wow.
hear it.
Wow.
Sorry, now I'm saying sorry.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
How did I unplug this camera? That's really weird. It's all the way wrapped around, and I don't suppose it's back, is it?
No.
No.
You might have to unplug it and plug it back in.
Go to somebody else.
Wait, that's Dana's job. He should be saying things like that.
Have you trying turning it off and on again?
Well, see,
That is how basically I've been living for the last 25 years.
It's that darn
Yes.
metric system kicking in.
I have metric internet.
Oh, metric internet. That's the worst. All right, let's go check in with Jeff Enwin. Jeff Enwin, how are you, sir?
I'm good. I'm going to see Nathan's 1 pick a brick order and raise him, 6 in the past 2 weeks. Just because they have added all the new parts for the past, like all the animals and crap. So
Jeff,
yeah,
I have a question. Did
Yeah.
you order the trans pink sparkle romaine leaf ferns?
I did not. I haven't.
Disappointing.
I ordered the original green ones, and I've got the lime and the dark green on my list. I don't know that I could build something with those. I'll be honest.
It was added. It was added this week.
It was added. It's on the list for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, does anybody see Fever's last comment in chat?
Oh, I'm not looking.
Every time I hear a Home Depot
Yes,
commercial,
did that
I
appear?
swear, Nathan?
Yeah. Okay.
I saw
It's just
that.
not on my screen. Oh, there it is. Okay, now I see it. Okay, it's there.
Only at the Home Depot.
Scroll down. Sorry, I'm keeping my eye on chat because
Yeah,
of the issues we've had. But yeah, so I placed 3 bricks and pieces orders yesterday because I was just before my chat. I happened to go and look at the parts that I wanted, and all of a sudden a bunch of them appeared. So I placed an order for those parts, and then I refreshed the screen after that. Like I went back to that screen afterwards, and a bunch more had become available because they basically were dropping them over the period of 20 minutes. So like 3 orders later yesterday. I mean, they were like just over free shipping level, so 35 Canadian. So they weren't huge, but it was just like, damn it, I could have just done that in 1 order. And there's like no gift for purchases or anything interesting coming with them. So it's not like I was qualifying to get stuff. I just feel bad for making 3 different orders. But anyway.
No, you don't.
A little bit. I'm also like I'm doing group orders now because Dave Cowdice doesn't usually order parts either, and Janie Red Brick, she's just like, hey, can you order me parts too, just to make it easier? I'm like, yeah, sure. So, I'm ordering numerous animals and stuff. So
yeah,
but yeah, I'm mostly done sorting. I literally have. Okay, well, except for the bricks and pieces stuff I got today, which was a small order, but I literally have like a small little bin here of some leftovers that are basically just pieces that were in other bins as I was sorting them, like pieces that weren't in the right spot, and then the dreaded little bag of parts you find after you're done sorting, left over the extras. So I'm going to try and finish that up this week, and then I'm basically looking at what my next project is, and I don't know what my next project is, so.
I got 5 or 6 of my back burner projects if you want.
I don't know. I'd like to build the next portion of the downtown Toronto area that I'm working on, but I can't really bring that to a show outside of Ontario because no one's really going to recognize. Like I brought that to Atlanta or Alabama that first year, and most people were like, "Oh, I think that building's somewhere in Oklahoma or something like that." It's like people had no idea it was a Toronto landmark. So, yeah. But anyways, I'll figure something out.
Is that why Hallmark films most of its movies in Canada, so it looks like the Midwest? Is that?
No, it's just because Canada's cheaper and nicer.
It's cheaper.
And nicer.
You had me at
Oh,
the good
got
witch
that in.
to
It's
do,
okay.
I'm just
It's
saying,
okay.
Chris.
Shots fired. That's fine.
What'd you say, Dana?
I said you had me at cheaper.
Yeah. That's most of the time. That's what it is, right?
There was a your mom joke I almost let go, and I held it back in. Thank you very much. So
Because she would be both faster. Anyway, yeah. Okay.
your
cheaper,
mom had me
cheaper.
at cheaper. That would have been it. But I've met your lovely mother, and I'm not going to say anything bad about her.
There is way too much crap in here to find anything. There we go.
Where are you looking? In where, Dana?
In the brand banner under StreamYard, there's like
Yeah.
like
Great
100 brand screenshot things.
I think there's folders now too at the top. I think you can do. You can create different folders.
that would
maybe-
require Chris to go in and make folders, and that's just not Chris. Chris is a dirty desktop. It's just iPhone everywhere.
Yes, I am.
Another
Yes, I
mom
am.
joke right there that we missed. You know.
That's a sign of genius, Chris. They say a dirty desktop is a sign of a genius mind.
Yeah, I'm like Wile E. Coyote. Then let's see. Proudlove's got his camera back. Let's look at it. There it is. All right, that's great. All right.
Beauty, eh? Beauty, eh?
Super
Only,
genius.
only at the Home Depot, apparently. I don't know. I don't get it.
Your Home Depot is the only metric. All right, let's
I'm-
check in with our friend Pink Wheels.
I'm
Pink
building
Wheels.
something, by the way.
Oh wait,
Got-
let me go
it's
back.
Got,
This is
it's got cop motor, cop tires,
Yes.
cop suspension.
Cop shocks.
Yep.
Does it take unleaded gas?
I don't know. I guess so.
Are you gonna
That,
build
that
a
was
big
one of the
barn
things I said,
top?
and it runs
Is
on
it?
unleaded.
It runs in, and I missed that line yet. Yeah.
You
so
gonna
that's
invite people to come to Lake Wazapamani and
what's up, man. I gotta rewatch the movie. I don't remember as many of the lines as you guys.
oh dude, I watched that so much growing up. I love that movie.
Yeah, I've got a friend at work who keeps chucking me all his like leftover bits, and he'll buy a kit and only keep like half of it and give me the parts from the rest because he's like, oh, I don't want that. You can have it. So he was like, I'm like, okay, well, I got to build this guy a car for his town layout.
Wait, where do you get a friend that then this just like it's like I don't want these Lego and gives them to you? What?
Right.
I don't know, man. He's an interesting character.
Wait. How long have you had these friends? Because I've had some of these for 20 years and I ain't getting that kind of action. So I don't know.
Well, you got to find a collector friend that only likes certain things and then just gives you all the rest. So
That's not fair because I filled my suitcase coming back from Billund and half of that was yours, right there.
mine.
That's true.
Shots fired.
That's true.
What?
That's
Chris's?
true.
I'm like, what?
Yeah. I'm the reason
Gotcha,
he's the reason I have this. So
Nice.
for sure. So anyway, yeah, that's cool. Fine. But what have you done for me lately? All right, let's go to Pink Wheels.
Uh,
For me lately.
well, since we're segueing from Mr. Nathan, I'll show off the newly laundered
There it is.
Chemo hat, which now has Doug hair mingling with the boat hair. I'll do a lint roller run.
Love
So
it.
here it is. I will post for posterity tomorrow the chemo hat, but
Chemo
it's
hat.
here. It is drying, and it will be worn tomorrow. There you go, Moto. I am rebuilding, and I'm in my kitchen doing this because I don't feel like moving things up and down. I am doing some repair work on this, and Mr. Adam Niles is going to be taking some pictures for me of my new Hashima Mox next week once I've hopefully not feeling chemo hungover. So I'm trying to get it cleaned up. We had some breakage, so that's what I'm up to. Trying to get it all ready to go. The other two actually, or the other four really have nothing wrong with them. It's just this one. And this one was in a crate too, but Brian apparently made a defective crate for this one.
Oh, threw him under the bus. He walked in the room and you just stomped on him.
I think it's just because this one's so tall, it wobbles a little bit. So I'll cut him some slack. I think it's more about the fact it's a wobbly, not hastily built, but a lot of one stud connection built mock that, yeah, there you go. Something like that. So that's all. I'm trying to get this back together. So hopefully in a couple of weeks we'll have actual nice pictures versus my basement with crap everywhere and a half drinking can of bubbly fizzy water.
Nice. All right. So you go, you get some more of the magic juice tomorrow, the chemo tomorrow, right? Right.
Yep. Number 2 out of 8. So we'll be
Good.
quarter of the way done.
So
And I
tomorrow,
still
what
have all
time-
my hair.
Yeah, you won't after this one, I don't think. What time do you go in tomorrow?
Oh, crap. I got to go look. I don't know if it's either 8 or 9.
Maybe you should check your appointment.
They text me like 18 times. It's in the text messages.
I got you. All right.
And
well,
they're only,
we will be
they're-
thinking, praying about you all the things tomorrow. So
I'm probably gonna fall in love with whoever is my nurse tomorrow, and I will be building her a Lego flower again next week. They're all just too nice.
yeah, those ladies do a lot. They ministered well to me back in the day. All right, good deal. Well, that's awesome. We'll think about you tomorrow, and hope you don't have a lot of bumpy road after that. Pink Wheels and I have shared a lot of information about how the body works and doesn't work over text messages the last couple of weeks. So I told you, like concrete, right? Just like concrete.
Yep. It either goes or it either goes or it either really goes or it doesn't go.
That's right. There's no in between.
Yeah,
That's correct.
there is no in between. Nothing.
No in between. All right. Here we go. Let's go check in with Mr. Sandlin and Small Paul. Here we go.
Small Paul.
I am also here.
Yes, you are very.
Small Paul is not wearing a Spider-Man shirt today, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to survive this or not. So,
Yeah, he's wearing his gamer shirt today.
oh,
So we at least know that Brick Blaze will approve of the gamer shirt. So
That's right. And Spider-Man 2 releases tonight. I got to go back into work later to sell it to everybody.
oh, nice.
what do you got for us, Small Paul?
Oh. So, as you all know, especially Proud Love,
High heels on a mech? No, wait.
as some of you guys know, I love creepypasta. So, the old version was, it only had 3 ball joint pieces and then the arm attached. This time, the arms have +1 ball joint piece and like some spiky parts. The white are literally bone. The black, I don't know.
All right, that's cool.
That's it.
That's awesome.
I like
You
it.
made.
The update on his
Show what you
thing.
made. I don't care.
I can't show what I'm working on right now because it's still a surprise. So
Well, at least show the figures.
no, those are a surprise too.
It's a surprise.
Yeah, Small Paul's his voice is starting to change. Yeah, that's gonna
I'm
make
still keeping my title.
yeah. Some of the guys around here will be feeling old from that because Chris came to visit in the hospital when he was born. Yeah, and Stever's in the chat, and I'm pretty sure Stever got to see Small Paul when he was still a baby too. So, a couple of the lads have been around a number of years. So, Small Paul is becoming Large Paul.
Big Paulie.
Yeah, it's right. Sometimes I say that, like, hey, Paulie, forget about it.
Forget about it. Forget about it.
Hey, Paul, how you doing, Paulie? So, I am working on a project, but
Secret project.
I will show you some colors. I'll show you this much. I'll show you some colors.
Ooh. Snazzy.
I love those tiles.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
from
the
is that
silver
from
with
the
the silver
Harley?
on it?
Those are from the motorcycle, right? The Harley.
Mm-hmm. Started in the Voltron set, actually.
Oh, okay.
I must have gotten them from Pick-a-Brick or not maybe the online Pick-a-Brick or something. I don't know, because I have a bunch of them in my tiles bin, but I don't.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where I got them from.
I think we used those on a pick? Was that Lug Bulk? Didn't we get some of those on Lug Bulk? Maybe.
Which ones?
This tile.
Yes, those were lug bulk.
Those
Okay.
look like Star Wars tiles.
I need to get
Um,
into
Time
that
file.
lug bulk. That program which shall not be named.
Yeah, I thought we had to go back and stop talking about it.
Nope.
Oh,
Okay, we can talk about it.
We can talk about it. You can talk about it all you want.
You just can't. We can't talk about the deal that lug bulk is, but we can talk about lug bulk. Is that correct?
Correct. You can talk about it. You just can't talk about the prices.
Oh, okay. All right. I didn't know. The rules sometimes change, and our ambassador is not here. Our former ambassador is here. So
Now, your current ambassador wouldn't know, but your former ambassador always knows. Just saying.
yeah, shots fired. All right, there we go.
He's not here to defend himself, so.
No. Will he watch the show? Probably not. All right, so let's go to David Dana Zool Knudsen.
His Zoolness.
Zoolness extraordinaire, whatever it might be. So I'm working, I'm playing. I had this huge floor for New Hashima and it was wonky, it fell, and I said, well, we're gonna redo that. So now I'm working on this, and I had it done at this smaller condensed cube. I even had some nice corners that I can show you that looked much better than the original corners. However, I was still using, and I forgot that I was still using these gold rings because I need to do a nut to a nut, and I just I needed a hole for those nuts, and it wasn't working.
Hang on.
However, somebody asked me about it today, and I was like, "Oh, I did have a dream where I fixed this, and it wasn't a dream. I did actually." Time to scroll through all that banner information to find the NDA card. But so I did find a way to do the windows without the gold rings by doing some snot work on the side with some plates and tiles. But I had forgot to do it on the prototype, so I'm reworking the prototype to fix it. And now it's not working the way I planned it, so I'm sitting here.
Data.
Plus.
You need to stick a rod through that hole.
Yeah, I do it with a rod.
Yeah.
That's what I need is a rod. No.
I use the one by one modified clip plate or the 1x1 modified clip brick, and I use a long rod so you can adjust how far away you want your studs pointing
The only
at
problem
each other.
The only problem with doing certain things is that it's still got to reach the right height, and I think that's where I'm still running into a problem. Lego math is weird when you want to go stud to stud. Just say
Yeah, but you can move it up and down the rod, and that way you can adjust it to whatever height you want.
Yeah.
Can I tell you right now, somewhere in Canada, Gil he's just flipping out, man.
I'm being serious, y'all. Listen.
Data, do you have any
Listen.
greasy
I'm
tires? at home?
dying a little.
Dana, if you still have some of the old 80s greasy tires or 90s greasy tires, you might want to use a little bit of grease on that rod. It'll help.
You always want to, you always got to get it wet. Yep. Makes it easier to find.
Okay.
But anyway, that's what I'm working on. Oh, and
Let me just put that back in there. There we go. Just
this
I thought this was a Lego show.
well, wait a minute. So here is a bowl of raccoon poop on my deck. I thought I would share for you, but that's not.
fantastic TV.
There's a bowl of soft serve raccoon poop on my deck. Had to share that with my wife, but I did find this today, which I thought was interesting.
But
No. You can text. Will this show this, or will it just not work? Nope, it won't. It's too funky. Anyway, if you text Lego to 811-811, Walmart will send you a micro Lego Master trophy.
whoa, wait. Let's do that right now. What is it?
I bet they won't.
811. Text them Lego, and they will send you a link to upload a receipt. You must upload a Walmart receipt for a Lego set or Lego purchase over $50, and they will send you a cute little Lego Masters trophy.
Oh, cool.
Offer not available in North Korea, Cuba, and Quebec.
So there you go. Screw the Canadians once again. So what did I do? Because I'm a sucker.
Korea, Libya,
I went ahead and
Italy,
got the Dreams shuttle because, all right, I officially got a GWP with it, so I could justify in my head to spend the money.
Was it a set or was it Lego totaling $50?
Lego totaling $50 of a qualifying purchase.
Oh, does this mean I have to go back to freaking Walmart tomorrow to pick up more Pedialyte and buy a set after chemo?
Yep. I believe I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Don't call me an influencer. Just
Okay.
Just say.
Okay.
Don't call
Even
it
though
a
I seem to
comeback.
be doing that all the freaking time.
I've been here for years. There it is.
So that's what I got. I bought a set today. I submitted my receipt. They said they'd confirm it, and I'll have it whenever. Because I'm a sucker for a gift with purchase.
The former ambassador is now the current embarrasser. So thank you very much.
That was never not part of my title. That's just part of my shtick, I guess.
You know, of the people on the, well, actually, we're all doing some building. It looks like Brick Blaze. He's even got his camera down there. Look at there. He's building.
Camera down.
Camera down. Anyway, all right. So our new guest is our friend Olden Surly. Hello, Olden Surly. Also known as Jason, or is it Jason that is known as Olden? I don't know. Anyway, Jason, and let me see if I can roll back and find that. You guys make sure you go and find Olden Surly on the YouTubes. He has some great content. He is, and we'll get to your story here, but I'll go ahead and you are basically adult fan of Lego noob, right? You just got into it during COVID, right? COVID baby, right?
I believe Meredith and I refer to that as baby AFOL.
Yes, I am a baby AFOL. I never thought I'd get to say that ever again. Thanks to that.
Well, welcome to our chat. You have been a regular there in our chats, and we've hung out on other social media stuff. So I want to invite you on, and let's just go ahead and point out that you dressed quite appropriately. Thank you very much.
Hey, this is like going to the White House for me. So getting to talk to you all, I figured I better dress up.
Yeah, that's right. Tell us about yourself, a little bit about yourself, what you want to share, and then we'll talk about you getting into the Lego hobby.
Awesome. Well, as you can tell, I guess I do fit in with you all. I'm nice and old and ornery like the rest of you, but I'm originally from Detroit Lions fan for all those folks that are long suffering like myself. Currently live down on the East Coast over in Maryland. I'm retired Marine. I retired about 10 years ago now. Thank you for pointing that out. I really appreciate you making me age myself like this. And yeah, just
you
never had an
old great bricks. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I think you're actually lightening my beard and things with tools on the back end, because I don't look this old when I look in the mirror. But yeah, unfortunately finding folks like
10 years.
Yeah, the camera adds a century. I'm starting to feel like, to be honest with you. But honestly, meeting folks like you all has really opened this whole experience to me, which has just been tremendous. Because, in passing, I never had an opportunity to really jump into the hobby. Obviously, I was in the military. I was doing a lot of travel. Before that, we really weren't in a position as I was growing up where I really got some of these cool toys like Legos. So I always picked the best friends that might have a few running around their house so I could at least admire them, but never really got into it myself. And then obviously going into the military, you just never had a chance, and you never had a place to hang those kind of things up, and you kind of put it in the back burner. Strangely enough, during the COVID, of course, everybody started to get sheltered in place, and my kids really started to pick up a little bit of the fever. So that was kind of my little gateway drug of kind of watching and admiring that. And one of the Wounded Warrior Project folks actually recommended Legos as a way to deal with some issues I was having with nerve damage and a little bit of attention problems. And he's like, hey, here's something that you should give it a try. And I was like, really? Something like this? And as you can see, it just starts to slowly turn into an avalanche of Lego-y goodness over time. And I've kind of gone down the rabbit hole, and none of you have been any help whatsoever. I just want to point that out.
we're officially called enablers.
Yes,
That's right.
Yes, this is not a circle of trust. This is a circle of we're taking you down with us. Is what it really boils down to.
Yep.
Shared trauma, brother.
But to be honest, it was so refreshing because I really thought, in my own mind that, oh, this is not something that I can get into. I almost felt like I had to keep it close, like I was a closet alcoholic or something like that. And but as I started to actually jump onto YouTube and look around, I found this interesting group, with this weird, crazy orange looking title card that kind of caught my eye, and started seeing them. And before long, I realized exactly how wide the spectrum is, that it goes across all age groups and all countries,
Wait, was that a fat joke? I mean, how
Far and wide.
I'm good for it. I'm good.
I will not throw the candy bar at anybody else. This is a safe space for me. I sometimes look back and I go, I think I ate that Marine I was at one point, because I don't think those things fit anymore. But no, and honestly, it's groups like yours and your channel especially that really made it something that was approachable, and to realize, especially seeing some of the amazing builds that folks apparently can just pluck out of thin air and just sit down and go, today I'm going to build the Eiffel Tower out of yellow bricks just because I feel like it. Something I would never consider doing. And just to see that sheer creativity and the amount of things that it drives, and the fact that you can take something and in so many ways make something new and just completely 180 degrees out of it. And thanks to you all, replying to my stalking chats in the streams, you got me to go to my first brick fair, and I want to say that my wallet will never ever recover from that. But it was such an amazing time, and just again to see fathers and sons and kids and grandmas and grandpas and everybody enjoying this kind of hobby. It just really brought it full circle for me. And thanks to you all, going from things like standard sets and diving into the world of mocks, that's one of the things I like to try to focus on, because to me, it's just incredible. The sheer creativity that's out there. And my goal is that in some small way, I can glean some of these tips and tricks from folks such as yours. Obviously you're bringing in, there you go. See, it's nice to see folks that all are hopefully drinking from the same Lego Kool-Aid I am. That makes me feel good too. and I just, I feel like I'm a giddy schoolgirl, but I was so excited when you reached out to me, just because I wanted to be able to thank all of you for literally years of being able to eavesdrop on you and enjoying this hobby and sharing the things that you've shared, and just knowing that it is a close-knit group, even if you're separated by states, or in the case of our Canadian brethren, metric system versus imperial or what have you. It's just all inclusive, and that really means a lot to me at this juncture of my incredibly old life. Look at that. Yeah.
You mean correct system versus wrong system, right? Yeah.
Well, I think it's us and 2 other countries in the world that are clinging to the imperial system. So, my gosh, us in Zambia or whatever, we're going to die on that hill. I got a feeling.
And that hill will be measured in imperial. So, all right. So, tell me about, really quick. I mean, that's fantastic. We talking about surviving trauma and Lego being a great tool for that. There's a lot of us in this room that can talk about that. Through like hard times in our families, hard times in relationships, hard times with health and stuff. Lego's a great way to, settle down, also keep your hands moving, keep your mind moving and everything. It's great for recovery and everything. In my life, I can say that too. But tell me somebody said, hey, get into Lego. What was like the first thing you went and grabbed? What is the first thing you went and bought?
The very first thing I went and grabbed was, of course, as you can see, Star Wars stuff. So I grabbed a Millennium Falcon, one of the smaller ones, which to this day I still have not put together. I bought it and I set it on the shelf, and it is sitting there waiting for me. But I keep trying to rip that Band-Aid off. But I bought it thinking I'll get to it sometime, and before I knew it, just like we talked about, we all have ADHD. Look, a squirrel. We kind of jump across to something else. I found myself diving into other sets and other mocks. And to this day, I've almost said, when I finally catch up on my full background, then I will go back to that Millennium Falcon.
Oh, you might as well just sell that set now.
I'm sensitive. Well, it's big enough to be a coffee table, so I mean that's the nice thing about it is I've got a piece of fabric over it to hide my shame, and I think I can probably
Wait. Is this the Millennium Falcon you're talking about? This is the UCS Millennium Falcon?
Dude.
Yeah.
So you drop hard, man. You
Well, as you can tell, I have no self-control, Chris. Come on now. Every time we get on there, it's just keep the cash register ringing like we're at Vegas or something. It probably sounds like on your side. But then that is probably the one caveat to it is that now that I'm at that age with disposable income, I dispose of it pretty quickly with this hobby, that's for sure. And none of you are any good influence with that, as you've already now turned me to Brick and Pieces. Thank you for that.
Yeah, that's a new drug.
Okay, here's the drug that's worse than Bricks and Pieces, and they're all gonna moan when I say it. Brickina.
Uh-oh.
We need a gift for that.
I don't know what that is.
That sounds something very interesting.
It is a giant Bricklink store
Okay.
in Germany.
Gotcha.
And they Simon Liu apparently knows the owner, and I'm like, dude, you gotta tell the person writing the crazy reviews of if I could name my child Brickina, I would. That's me. They just part out so many sets, and like again, you can get stuff on Bricks and Pieces, but sometimes it hasn't come out yet, or they haven't listed it, or they have, and the parts are super expensive. So, and I'm not saying Brickina always has great prices, but what they do is they'll part out a ton of new sets. And every lot they put up starts, I think, like a product average, like the last 6 months. I don't remember the exact rules, but that's where they start it. And every 2 to 3 weeks, they drop that price by 15%, and then until they go all the way to 75% off.
Holy.
So I've gotten like in the new Hashima Mall that I built, there's these big medium Azure pieces, or like the bottom of like a ship or an airplane. I got this for like 3 cents a piece. And I didn't plan on, I had no idea I was going to build with them, but I was there and I'm like, what do they have for 3 cents and under? And they had like 50 of these or 40 of these for 3 cents. And I'm like, that's a lot of Lego for 3 cents.
But the reality is, it's got to be in colors that nobody else would build with.
Which is kind of my MO. So wacky pieces, wacky colors, newer elements, and it's a flat. Shipping is somewhere between $15 to $20. It's usually, and it's flat. And they sometimes ship DHL, which absolutely stinks. Sometimes they'll ship UPS. Usually they ship UPS. The last few orders have been UPS worldwide, and they've come in like 5 days. Wow. They pick it the next day, and then it comes like 5 days later. It's amazing. So
unless I order something and it's 3 weeks,
because they say, oh, he doesn't want to name one of his children or pets Brickina. That's only Meredith. So we're gonna give her the UPS worldwide
I will
shipping.
be perfectly happy to name a raccoon Brickina. Done. I'll do it tonight.
I think if you name one of your cat, you gotta put a review in saying, if I get another cat, I'm gonna name it Brickina. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but I don't want to bring another cat into my house. So
come on.
I'm already dealing with the 4 we got. It's okay. It's okay.
Well, thank you. Now that I'm going to try to figure out how to convert to euros and make everything happen here.
They convert it for you.
Oh,
they make it easy. They make it easy.
Oh yeah, they don't want it to be difficult for you to order the crack. They will convert the crack for you.
Okay.
And I want to say that thanks to you all, every time like we were talking about before the show, when I look on here and I see the sheer volume of, and I know you say it's not organized, but to a hoarder like me, you are organized, and the way you're displaying things and all the acro mills, it drives me crazy. I want to live in these places, come visit and just steal everything.
Who says it's not organized?
Yeah, this guy's got his is pretty. He's pretty in Canadian looks and organization there.
Oh my gosh, he's even got the Velcro with the types of bricks.
Yeah,
that is just cruel.
See, Brian.
All black and white.
I know,
gray.
Jeff. I know. I was just waiting.
Yeah, the Canadians put us all to shame.
Yeah, they do.
Brian tries
ridiculously. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Brian-
the space flex right there.
Yeah. Brian tries so hard and he prints the labels for like the guy who had developed, the stickers that you can download the sticker set. Well, not download the pictures of like the elements, like like a one by one round or something, and you can print it down a label maker and put that on there. Brian does that, and then he now has a grid where he wants things organized, and like every other day he has to come back and reorganize it.
Oh wow.
Sorry.
Well, I am so envious. I'm living with minimal amounts of organization, and I just kind of scramble from build to build like a little hummingbird that never really finishes any of them. Occasionally I get one across just to film it or whatever, but it's frustrating because, like you say, there's so much potential you can do out there, and I just keep buying bricks like I'm about to, I don't know, build a literal rocket ship to the moon with the damn things.
Jason, I'm going to give you the words of advice that they didn't give me when I started out as an AFOL. You don't have to compete.
Don't listen to him.
Don't even try.
I heard those words when I was a younger.
I did not hear those words. I unfortunately met Chris and Mark and saw this glorious thing that I could do, and I thought, this is what I must do.
Wait, which one of us you wanted to do? What?
No. There's spoons. Spoon's a spoon, right? Spoon's a spoon. Anyway, but it is very overwhelming for AFOLs to come in and see what people have been doing for 20 years and feeling like I need to jump in and do at what they're doing after they've been collecting for 20 years. And it is just, it's impossible. It's impossible. You have to just settle on saying, I'm going to start small. I'm going to work on these things and focus on these things. And slowly over time, you will develop an Anchor Mills studio because you have acquired all these bricks over time. But trying to do it all at once will drive you insane.
Yeah, this is 20 years of developing a system.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
wow.
Yeah.
The
That
problem
makes me
also
feel a
is-
lot better. Those are the words I definitely needed. Thank you. I guess I better call off the freight truck that's getting ready to drop off.
Yeah, no. Just cancel all those big orders. Focus on something small.
Slow down, you're okay.
Yeah, be consistent on what you're working on. Try not to jump from too many projects because you'll drive yourself insane. Or you'll wind up with an entirely huge 25 base plate footprint of a moon base that they won't let you not bring to a show anymore.
Oh,
No. You said you don't want to bring it because you ain't got time for Moonbase for us. You said that. I heard it.
There's too much to do. I have too many. I'm spread too thin. See, Jason, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Do not let yourself get spread too thin.
Your mom's spread too thin.
That's a debatable comment. That is a debatable comment. I would never insult your mom by saying she was spread too thin.
There is one issue with building your storage system over years is that storage systems change. Right? Like, I don't know about Acro Mills, but I used a lot of the Plano tackle boxes, and over the years they have gone from awesome to crap. Not in quality, but just in fitting Lego bricks and things. Like the current system is crap.
And of course, then you have to justify the fact that now your storage system costs just as much as what you're storing.
Over $3.5K right now for mine.
Oh my gosh.
I have hundreds of dollars worth of Ziploc bags.
I should really take up stock in Ziploc.
Brian likes to drop several $100s at a time on Sterilite bins.
Wow.
I don't like the Sterilites.
Do most of you have brickling stores? I know a few of you have mentioned.
I do.
Have most of you avoided that rabbit hole, or do
Matthew
I can't
does.
get rid of Lego. That's my problem.
I have one. I've had it for probably 15 years now.
Well, I mean, if you have a Bricklink account, you have a Bricklink store.
Well, no, because you do have to do an extra whole thing just to get.
You have to get approved.
Yeah, it's changed since they originally happened.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
then
now
I
you
guess
have to take a picture. You got to prove that you are who you are. I think the stool sample gets mailed in.
You have to
take a picture of your storage so that you can validate that yes, you have this unholy amount of Lego.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's serious business now. They were getting a lot of scammers that would send you a picture of the set that you had ordered
lot of Matthew was complaining that there was a lot of drop shippers that were happening. Too.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing. I figure
To
maybe
have
I
a
could
store.
justify doing things if, I go, oh, well, I'm going to build a Bricklink store. That's why I need 10,000 Acromill drawers or 400,000 pounds of.
We know somebody who has probably one of the largest ones in Georgia. Is that right? Does Ginny have the largest one in Georgia?
She has the largest Bricklink inventory for sale for sure.
Yeah, and it is. I mean, she is there pulling orders and doing customer service and dealing with people saying, "Oh, you forgot one last 1x1 round." I ordered 100 and I counted them. There was only 99. I mean,
Wow.
it's not all
No.
fun all the time.
No,
After
thank
the faint
you.
of heart, it sounds like.
And honestly, although the Acromill systems, when you watch people do their inventory and show their Bricklink stores, they look amazing. They take up so much extra room. Like unless
Space.
every one of those containers is full, my 60, 70,000 pieces at Bricklink order or Bricklink store is in 2 like IKEA like closet organizer racks, like for
Oh,
your
wow.
bedroom racks, and they're just bags within bags within bags, right? Like the color bar is in the bag with all that other same bar, which is in a bar bag, and that's in bin 1, right? And it takes a little longer to pull the parts, but it's such a time saver and space saver and money saver because I haven't had to buy $30 bins.
And actually, that's exactly how I do my inventory. So if I hold up a tub here, nope, wrong tub. Hang on. So this tub actually doesn't say a label, but it should, is light bluish gray snot bricks. And inside,
Hi, Moto.
there is a
Bye,
bag
Moto.
of 1x1 snots, 2x2 snots, and hurling bricks. So that's how I do it. So each color has its own tub, and this will probably be wonky if I try to do this, but I'm gonna try it anyway.
I unplugged my camera last time I tried that.
And so my closet has tubs by color, and so you can kind of see the labels there. And so it's a lot easier for me to just go ahead and do my inventory that way because I build typically with 2 to 3 colors at a time. And I can go ahead and just pull out the tubs I need, and it's a very small amount of space. If I tried to do that with Acromills, it would take up this entire room.
Ooh, that's a good
Yeah.
point.
Well, and here I think it's a function of I didn't mean to go back there. I think it's a function of when you hopped in. When Mark and I hopped in, when Jeff and Wynn and we hopped in, especially when it comes into sorting our Lego, it was more focused on the pieces because there were so few colors and more about the pieces. And so that's the mode I learned to sort in, right? So now like Dana is a 8-year-old, a full 9-year-old for whatever, but he comes into it looking at it a little differently, and so there is so many colors and stuff now. It's easy to sort by those colors and then subsort after that and everything. And it is much more efficient to do it that way. But you don't have the drawer backwash or whatever here. But for me to go get some windows, I got to go way over there. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. But also don't be intimidated. This is literally
20 years.
45 years worth of Lego in this house right here. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I started when I was 7. So I've got Lego this house. So don't be intimidated by that fact. And if your Lego collection lives in Ziploc bags for a long time, you're still organized. They're not scattered on the floor. Like I have parts scattered on the floor. So, and I will say an overfull drawer will crap on your floor in a minute. So, that's
actually my favorite point about doing it by the tubs, by category, because at one point in time, I had all my 1x bricks for a particular color in a tub. Well, then when that tub got too full, I said, all right, well, 1x bricks and 1x snot bricks will now have their own tubs. So I can gradually expand my storage system. And then if for whatever reason, a color, I wind up using a whole bunch of those pieces in a mock and I can subtract them back down into a smaller tub, I can now reduce my storage space. It's flexible. Mm-hmm. Where doing the drawers and all that, you are locked into that organization.
And just to like Dana's version, but a slightly more organized, no Ziploc bags is this style.
Yep.
Which like these are the Plano tackle boxes, the older 3700s. But there's also Michaels sells bead bins that are 17 compartment, and they fit Lego that well. And it's the same idea. I don't have like any overstock. I have a bin of gray overstock in my back room that usually when I'm building something, I'll just grab that bin with me so that I can just use those parts first. But I mean, it's such quick access to just pop the bin open and get the parts you need, right? Like
That seems so much easier.
But you are limited by how much that container will hold.
Well, yeah, but again, I have an overstock that has a bag of bags of those parts too, right?
So you have your build inventory versus your overstock, which works.
Yes, I have overstock in my back room, so
which again requires more.
Oh yeah, storage for sure.
Wow, this is amazing. Can I just say, Chris, I feel like Alice in the middle of this Brady Bunch. I don't know if you see my eyes watching you as you're talking.
You are. We expect dinner and tiger fed before So let me. So on your YouTube channel, let me just point that out. You do something that probably none of us really do a lot of. You build and review a lot of rebrickable sets. Is that correct?
Yeah, I really enjoy kind of focusing on the mocks because I realized when I started finding some of those, I wanted to look online for some tips and things like that. And I realized a lot of the bigger channels really they focus on the newest, hottest ones that are coming out, talk about a lot of the retro things that you can't get anymore, and kind of get you drooling over them. But a lot of these rebrickable custom builds were just kind of there was nothing to find on there, so. I just kind of thought, well, maybe that's a small little niche that I can use to justify me building all these things. If I could take these out, do a speed build or do a quick, hey, really like this, just watch out if you're doing this, or this. And it seems to be that's where I do get most of, the occasional, ones of comments every now and then, but they tend to be, hey, thanks for doing that because that step was tricky. I'm glad you mentioned that. Or, I didn't even know this guy had built a whole new Tatooine mock or whatever. And it's just amazing to me to maybe get a chance to share something that they think, well, I put it up there, somebody will buy it or somebody will look at it if on occasion, maybe get them a little bit of notice. And I've had a couple of the creators reach out going, hey, thanks for, not destroying my build on there and pointing it out. I've had a few more folks comment. I mean, if I can do something like that for them, that makes me feel like maybe I'm justifying being around and at least, taking up bandwidth.
Yeah.
Well,
so
actually,
I've never. Go ahead, Dana.
So I want to say this because this is actually something that got me thinking the other day, and I've starting to do minor set reviews on some stuff that I was waiting, and I was kind of making myself say, well, I got to wait until I got everything all polished and this and that and the other. And I saw some inspirational meme or whatever is that your B+ production is better than no production that is A+. And I was like, that works. I mean, there are people out there who are, not producing anything because they're too concerned about it being polished and perfect.
Perfect is the enemy of finished.
Exactly. Just freaking bust it out, enjoy it, have fun. And you know what? I'm loving it. I'm having fun with it. I've stopped worrying about, it's not going to have the right sound quality. It's not going to have the right background. I don't have some cool graphic overlay. Nah, screw it. Just have fun with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at any of my videos. They're all low rent, the most
and people love them.
production you can have.
Yeah, people love them. It's awesome. Just go with it.
Well, that's awesome. Yeah. That makes me feel a lot better because sometimes I feel like they're looking like a found footage video from the Blair Witch or something when I do them. And I'm like,
that would be good content, man.
Well, because we get too jaded by people who they and I say this tongue in cheek, but it's actually a reality. It's like I have a job. Mm-hmm. I have a full-time income, so it's not like I'm going to get to spend all day polishing up a YouTube video or a TikTok video or something like that. I'm just doing this because I enjoy it. Nobody's paying me. Nobody's, I'm not getting kickbacks from anything. Chris, keep your mouth shut. And so, just have fun with it. Just have fun with it.
I don't know what they do in the back room of your Lego store, but you got connections. All right.
Always be nice to people.
Conversation. Nice. We are right up at the 9:00 hour. So
yeah, I was gonna say I gotta go put Nat to bed.
All right. Good night. Till Nat, I said hello.
It was nice meeting you, Mr. Surly Jason, and thank you again, Nathan, for letting me carry on the tradition of the Chima hat.
That's great.
Hey,
I
you
hope-
Good night,
know,
y'all.
let's make a deal. By the way, Nat, before you go, Meredith, let's make a deal. I mean, I don't want any other AFOLs to have it, so just to hear that. But if we find out another AFOL has that, let's start a thing where we start passing that hat on. I think
Let's make it a thing.
The
Team
sooner
Detroit
my
hat.
name gets forgotten from that legacy, the happier I'll be. Not because of Chima or anything. I just think it'd be great to have this like anonymous thing just start passing around. That's very cool.
That's right. That's right.
The Secret
That's right.
Santa gift.
Yep.
All right.
Good night, everybody.
Thank y'all for joining us. Jason, you're going to be on the list. You can join in anytime you want. We would love to have you back anytime. Join in with us old farts here. Other Jason's great to see you back here. We had Canadians. It's just been a thing. Oh yeah, and our Jason is starting. He's got his Bricks and Games store, so you want to check that out.
I'm a business owner now. Woo!
That is so
You've
cool.
been a man, and that's fantastic.
Man.
Hey, this has been a fantastic show. Thank you guys for joining us here. It's been great conversation in the chat. Have a good night. Be awesome. Build awesome. Be kind to your neighbors. Good night, everybody. Good night. Good night.